Do you wipe before you shit? No. Do you wipe after? Yes. Why? Because you have the knowledge and wisdom to know which comes first.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the knowledge...
Well, scratching your ass because you got a little bit of something.
The knowledge is knowing that you need to do both. The wisdom is knowing what order to do it in, right?
Yes.
All right, y'all. So, welcome to Mead Talk number 2, which we're going to be talking about philosophy tonight. Philosophy. So,
it's going to be good.
Yes, it's going to
We're
be
going to
great.
talk about boring things.
But before we get started, I wanted to explain that we believe that everything is better with mead, including conversation, right? So, in order to be on the Mead Talk, you have to drink at least 3 glasses of mead. So you are in the right mode. Yeah, I thought I got them mixed up earlier. I got them mixed up. It's okay. It's okay. But anyways, so you must consume a minimum 3 glasses of mead to be on Mead Talk as a guest. To be in the crowd, in the audience, you can participate, but only up here, you must drink 3 glasses of mead. I know most of you out there are already there, so we're here with you.
We love you, Anna.
So join us tonight. Yes.
We're on YouTube. They allow everything.
Yeah. So join us tonight on this awesome experiment and learn what comes out of mead drinking mouths. It's pretty wild what can come out of a mead drinking mouth. I know what comes out of your mouth, okay?
I know what goes in it too.
Oh.
I was I was here Thursday.
Yeah, there was a lot coming out of my mouth Wednesday.
How many cheese making sessions has Matt been to, Megan? Zero.
Hey, I had my own cheese making session tonight, okay?
Toe cheese doesn't count.
Hey, so tonight's subject is going to be philosophy, okay? Yeah, we're gonna dive deep. We're gonna think hard.
We are going to mind fudge you. There's kids in the room, so I gotta keep.
There is kids in the room.
PG-13.
Oh dang. Yeah.
But it has a head.
So.
Well,
yes.
For you, I think we need to bump it up to 3 bottles. What do you think, Cindy? Yes.
I do know that the area back there by the bathroom is great to lay down on. Thursday nights, miss.
Yeah. Hey, here soon we're gonna have 2 couches in here just for you. Yeah.
We got to up our sales.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the first philosophy quote or phrase for the night. Do you want me to do the honors, or do you want to do the honors?
You get this one. I'll get the shower thought in the next one.
He gets the shower thoughts. So, yeah, those ones are pretty intense. They're pretty great. I like those a lot. Anyways, so here's the first philosophy quote of the night. All right.
Y'all have a good night.
Thank you so much for coming in, y'all.
You can stay.
Spinning
There's a table.
There's a hey.
Yeah.
There's a cup. There's like 1 or 2 tables.
We have mead.
Yep. So, did a man start a garden because it was wise to do so, or is he wise because he grew a garden? That is the first philosophy question of the night.
Let me correct him. It's the first philosophical question. You think that he
And that's if
was...
you're using it in that way, yeah.
So we got one vote for it was wise to do so.
Emma said it depends on the man.
Depends on the man. All
Now
right.
I'm going now. This is going to get deep. We've got more, I promise.
Oh, yeah. We got some more.
I'm going to go with he is wise because he grew a garden.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go with both, right?
Doesn't he have to be wise to even think about doing
That's, you see?
Yes.
Okay.
What has to come first?
But what comes
Sort
before
of.
wisdom?
Ah, dang, you're breaking it out.
Knowledge. Wisdom
Okay,
is the
no.
ability to
Yes.
use knowledge.
Yes, so if he knew that it would be wise.
And failure gives you, and knowledge allows, and wisdom is the use of knowledge.
No.
What knowledge
Well, that was a quick subject. What?
declares what knowledge is wise?
So the question was, who declares what wisdom is wise, or what knowledge is wise? Because it's useful. Every person on the earth, right?
So let me
Yeah.
ask you this. Is it wise to jump off a bridge without a parachute?
I mean, it's pretty.
A bridge.
That's common knowledge. No, it's
Right.
not, right?
Is it
So-
wise to grow a garden? Garden.
A garden.
Why?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Well, a garden.
A garden. Fruits, vegetables. Is that wise? Yeah. In today's economy? It's pretty solid.
Depends on what state you're in, but yeah. But yeah. 20%.
Do you want to show her real quick?
The open discount. So, well, when you go to her tab, you go to discount.
This is YouTube.
And then you
this
type
is
in
how
20.
This is how you get a discount.
All right, let me see if I can.
So I believe that it's both, right? So I believe it's wise to start a garden, but I also believe you become wise because you grow a garden, right? Because a garden teaches you a lot of things, but I think it's extremely wise to grow a garden for a few different reasons, right? Because there's security in growing a garden. You know where your food comes from. You know what you're doing. You know where you know what you're putting into the soil. You're able to get more nutrients out of it. It feeds you better, right? Hey, that comes after growing a garden, though. So you learn things from a garden, right? Yes. That's part of the wisdom that comes from growing a garden is a garden will teach you many things, right? It'll teach you patience because you have to wait. It'll teach you due diligence because you have to be there all the time taking care of it. It'll teach you failure and how to learn from those failures to create successes. It'll teach you many different things that will build your character into a wise individual. But I'm going both too. That's where I'm at. That's where I've been at for a while because it's extremely wise to start a garden because not only will you become wiser by starting a garden, but you know that it holds something better for you in the future, but you also gain wisdom in starting a garden.
So here's my approach.
Yep.
So I think he is just wise because he grew a garden. The reason being, there is a foundation of knowledge that led him to believe that he should grow a garden. Garden is stability. Garden is food.
Okay.
The first part of it is, did a man start a garden because it was wise to do so? Well, if he's already wise enough to
Why would he need to
start a garden, then it was wise to do so. So one cancels out the other. So he had the wisdom to start the garden.
But did he get the wisdom on his own or from others?
Does it matter?
Yes, because we get knowledge from others. If you say,
But you said knowledge, not wisdom.
if I look at you and you say, I was wise to open this meadery, and I go, I know nothing about it, or I know that there's a good thing about it. You're a wise man.
Yes. So can you gain knowledge or wisdom from somebody? Or can you gain both? You can gain both. So ideally, wisdom, in my eyes, is putting use to knowledge. For example, this I'm going to just...
I've got a lot to say about that too.
I'm going to break it down real quick. Do you wipe before you shit? No. Do you wipe after? Yes. Why? Because you have the knowledge and wisdom to know which comes first.
Yeah, you have. So, the knowledge.
Well, scratching your ass because you got a little bit of
Look,
something, you know.
The knowledge is knowing that you need to do both. The wisdom is knowing what order to do it in, right?
Yes. Unless you have itchy butt.
Yeah.
Lobsters, maybe. I don't know. Hey, you get that swamp ass sometimes. It gets.
You got to take. That's why I have a bidet.
Yeah.
I love bidets. Love them.
He ain't got
It's so
but
cool.
yesterday's or but tomorrow's. He's got a bidet.
It does not dry you. So mine. So,
Say the first one, Megan.
Blotch.
Black.
That's what you do to
gotta
the
blot.
cheese, right?
You gotta-
Dry it. Yeah. Same
Little
concept.
tap. Yeah.
But yeah, so the toilet paper is just there to dry, right? So you save a crap ton of toilet paper, pun intended. What's that? Yeah, 1 square versus 4. It's pretty astronomical how much toilet paper you can save by using bidet. Now you could just get a towel that you wash and just dry your butt, you know. So.
You ready to move on?
I don't know yet. I don't know because so there's so many different things that you learn from a garden. You learn what? Patience, right? You learn.
You know what?
You learn work ethic.
We honestly should have left this one for the last one. After
We
the other.
should have put it at
Yes,
the
we
last,
shoulda.
but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. But yeah, well, I mean, you learn work ethic, right? Because you have to be out there every single day. So say the garden is something that feeds you and you don't get any other food from any external source. Like that's the only thing that you get your food from. And you go out there diligently every single day and work because your life depends on it, right? And there's so much that you can learn from that garden that it'll change who you are in your very depths, for sure. But patience is a very big thing that I've learned from growing my own garden, right? Pruning, okay? This is one aspect that I like to talk about. Pruning your trees and everything for fruit, for new growth and everything like that, but also pruning your life, right? Because there's a lot of people in your life that you just got to cut off and like move forward so that you can grow. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Yeah. So, growing a garden can teach you a lot of different things, but the pruning thing, that's a whole other topic that we'll save for another day, for another philosophy day. But We can hit some shower notes. You want to hit some shower notes?
Let's hit a shower thought, shall we? Everybody ready for this?
This is great.
You ready? This is going to mind. Okay. You won't ever stand backwards on stairs.
Unless you're carrying the furniture down. I do.
Are you standing backwards or carrying something backwards?
Carrying something backwards.
But
Yeah.
but can you go up if you're standing forward or backwards? You'll never stand backwards on stairs.
You will never stand backwards on stairs.
Never.
Even when
You can
You
walk
can walk
backwards.
you can still go forward.
You'll never stand backwards on stairs.
I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right. So the next philosophical question for the night.
Which we talked a little bit about this.
We hit it a little bit. What is knowledge and wisdom? Power to the people. Wait.
Power.
Wonder Twins activate. Knowledge.
Yep.
So we've talked a little bit about this within the gardening scenario, but knowledge and wisdom are two completely different things. You can know how to do something, but actually making it applicable is a completely different story, right? So you can watch all the YouTube videos that you want throughout the day, but if you never put it into practice, what good is it? Because to be truly skilled at doing the thing that you just witnessed, right, is a whole other story. So, right?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, we touched lightly on it. So knowledge is knowing, hence the first four letters of knowledge is know.
No, yes.
And wisdom is
Not no like as in N-O, but K-N-O-W.
K-N-O-W.
Yes.
To retain the ability to do. So wisdom is knowing where the knowledge is applicable. Like you said, I think we pretty much agree on that one.
I mean, do you guys agree on that?
Do you do? So knowledge is before wisdom. Everybody good on that one. So that was rather
Knowledge
quick.
is before wisdom, yes.
Yes.
Can they not shake hands? Or are they not on the same level?
They are not.
No, not at all. I think there's a definite difference. Because, wisdom, you know things, right? But it's applicable knowledge. It's not just knowledge.
So
like,
in-
there's, okay, so
In
there's,
my-
there's a difference between book smarts and common sense, right?
Most people who have book smarts don't got no.
They don't got no
Exactly.
common
It's
sense.
rare
right?
to find somebody with both.
Because they can remember stuff, but they can't do it.
See, and that's
See?
rare.
That's good.
That
That's
is
very
rare.
good. See, for
Yeah.
me, in order for me to really know stuff, I have to do it. Right? So like, yeah, I have to experience it. So like everything that I learn, I'm like, okay, I need to do it so that I actually know what they're talking about or what I'm learning. Because otherwise it just like out my brain.
You also don't listen to others who find that it isn't you.
Hey, y'all have a good night. Y'all be careful.
No, I listen to masters.
Well, like my daughter.
Yeah.
My oldest. I would say,
Thank y'all. Have a good night.
that stove is hot. And she go,
Yeah.
it's hot, Mom.
Yeah.
But she's not gonna listen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Every time.
So
So what
even
was gained during that experience?
Lots
wisdom,
of burns.
wisdom,
Hopefully some wisdom.
wisdom. See, and here's the difference. Here's the difference. Knowledge will not save you. Wisdom will. He's got a good example.
Yes.
Google's been around for a while.
Yes.
All the knowledge, everything's out there. AI. AI. Yes. So just in case the video or people watching can't hear, he said Google is out there, all the knowledge in the world is out there, but recently AI has taken everything and say that again. It'll do it for you. Take all the knowledge and apply it, yeah, in an applicable way. Yeah, that is I've done a little bit of AI stuff, just experimenting with it, just to see how it is. It's pretty interesting. It's a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie, but that's actually one of our topics for another Mead Talk that we're gonna get into is AI stuff because yes,
Exactly.
it is. Yeah, making it applicable.
So where does AI fit into that? Wisdom?
I see. So everybody's seen Terminator, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows what StarNet is, right? So I think AI with Terminator, let's break this movie down. Initially was the knowledge.
You need another drink?
I do. Was
I'll get you
initially
another drink.
the knowledge
What would you like?
of mankind. Morning dew.
Morning dew, fellas.
Initially was the knowledge of mankind. And AI had the ability to look at everything that mankind had procured in knowledge and come to the conclusion that we weren't fit to exist. So they had the wisdom to know, with the knowledge they were given from us, that we just shouldn't exist. However, machines don't have human nature.
Yeah.
Human nature has the ability to overcome,
So, well, okay.
and it has for centuries.
So hold on. Before we go further with that,
We created
Okay. So they had the knowledge of our history, right? But they don't have the knowledge or the foreknowledge of what could possibly be because of how we are and what we can do, right? So they have the knowledge of history, so they look at us like a cancer, right? So that's the whole premise of it, right? We're destroying
Also, look at Matrix.
every single thing because we are. So right. So we're destroying nature. We're destroying everything
We
around us,
consume
right?
and we
consume
expand.
And yeah. So, but we also have the ability. So that one's mine. That was his.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Terry.
You can come around here. You don't have to. Try
You can be on camera.
Yeah, it's okay.
You'll be famous.
Okay. We got your good side over here.
Rockstar famous.
Thank you. But we have the ability to do some incredibly great things on this earth, but we choose not to, which sucks, right? So
Human nature is a fecal thing.
yeah, so we have the ability to grow the population 10 times what it is now and have plenty of resources for every single person, but we choose not to. We, the population of the earth, like the billions of people that are on the earth right now, we could have 10 times the population that we have on the earth, which is also for another Mead Talk discussion. We're getting a lot of Mead Talk discussions tonight, but we have the ability to grow on a third. So we have the ability to grow on a third of the land that we currently grow food on right now and supply more people than we have on the earth with
Thank you,
food.
Brian.
We're just not doing it right? So that tells me that we also have the ability to have more people on the earth, but we're also not doing it right. Yes, it is a very personal issue. It affects every single person on the earth. Did you spill?
No,
The
some
mead?
got down in here in the
Yeah, right,
chalice.
yeah,
I would not spill mead.
yeah. Wouldn't spill mead in my
Anna,
ass.
will you take this from me? Just kidding. Hold on. I'm gonna stick my tongue in him. I'm gonna stick my tongue in him.
I don't think that's going to stop her.
I don't think it will. It will not.
Right through it.
She's used to having tongue stuck in. There's no kids in here, right? Except for her daughter.
All
It's
right,
okay.
so
Sorry, Emma.
are we gonna go to a shower thought now?
Let's go to a shower thought. Next shower thought. Yep. If you're waiting for the waiter, aren't you the waiter?
Oh,
Megan, what are you doing over
What
there?
just came out of her? Was
I don't think it's what it is. Something did. Something. Let's. Huh? Oh, no.
we're not
You're a
waiting on
tender.
you
You're
anymore.
You're a tender, Terry. Not a waiter. Then you're still waiting.
What's
Mikey,
she
we don't
waiting
like
on
you.
us
Shut
for?
up. Just kidding.
Wait,
But that's a valid point.
Wait. You sit down at the table. You're waiting for the host.
No,
The
the
host-
host is seat.
Okay, yeah. So okay, yeah. So,
Yeah.
look, I'm like 5 meads in. Okay,
I was going to say, this is my fifth one.
that's true. I forgot. You walk in, the host seats you, and you wait for the waiter. The waiter finally comes, takes your drink order, right, and then you wait for your drinks. You're waiting the whole time.
Waiting to be served.
So why are they the waiter or not the wait on?
Or the waitee.
Or the waitee? We're the waitee. I guess they're the waiter.
Say that again, Brian.
Yeah, only 70. So Ryan brought up the point that words, we have over 400,000 words in the English language, but only 70 of them you cannot say on 7. Sorry. Only 7 of them you cannot say on television. And I think it's a lot less now, actually, as time
And that
goes
is actually
on.
going to be another Mead Talk.
My goodness, yeah.
Yes.
We've got it. Hey, we're jotting
have
it.
notes.
Hey, we're recording, okay?
Yes. And things.
Royalty fees. The royalty fees is in you get to be royalty. Yes. So, yeah, I mean,
Yep. He
Yeah.
locked up.
yeah.
Moving on. So, do we become wise through age, study, or experience?
Yeah. So that was an anonymous on this side. What about this side?
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't say age at all.
I think it would probably be
B and C. That wasn't a multiple choice question. What? Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to go with all three.
I'm not gonna go with all 3 at all.
I am. And I can
I'm not.
explain, but I'm going to
I'm
allow
not.
you to go first.
I'm not. So, like, all right, so. Well, no, I don't think so at all. I think that an individual that's 70 years old, that's never left his room, has not experienced anything, will be less wise in most things. Now, they will be extremely wise in the confines of their
Now, you
room.
say hasn't left his room. Has he studied?
No. So that doesn't matter because that's the knowledge. But it's not the wisdom. It's not the applicable part of it.
But you can
So
study.
look, you wanted me to go first, and now you're butting in here. Okay.
I'm asking. But if he has the knowledge, can he apply that?
He can apply it, but if he doesn't, he's not wise. That was the question. Okay.
I hear that. But
That was the question.
Maybe he's wise enough not to experience because his knowledge won't allow him because everybody else is stupid.
Maybe because he has dickhead neighbors.
Okay. So I've done a lot of study, right?
And now you're talking on a stage.
I mean, yeah, that's obvious, so you don't have to point that out. No, not at all. Yeah, this is hypothetical.
Does he make YouTube videos?
This is a padded room, all
Padded room.
white, one bed.
How old is he?
70.
70.
Yep.
One room.
Never gone outside of this room.
Shits himself and bounces off the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's exactly what happens. So now it's a brown room.
Yep.
But he has access to all the knowledge in the world. Just no experience. I would say so. And I say this a lot because people mostly don't realize that I'm 34, right? So they're like, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought too.
It's in the eyes.
And then I looked at my driver's license and my birth certificate, and they're like, no. I was like, well, I must have been in a previous life or something.
Age being a person of wisdom then.
No, I don't think so.
Did you take
But
out
most
on
people,
being you're 84 as a wise person?
no, yes. And here's why, because most people, and this is why I'm getting at what I'm getting at, most people believe that you have to have age to have wisdom, right? And yes, normally they coincide. But if you have an individual that has done nothing with their life, stayed at home, gone nowhere, experienced nothing, I don't believe that they're as wise as a 21-year-old that has been around the world, been cultured. I do believe there's a biological portion to this, right? So males' frontal lobe is not complete until they're 25, right? So there is an aspect to that. But after that, I think you can have, but there's also, the process of 1 to 7 years old where your subconscious mind is fully, or at least 90% developed, right? So in that small time period, you could have learned an incredible amount of things and it'd be running in the background all the time. But not just learned an incredible amount of information, but just processes on how to live your life. You just don't have the application yet, right? Okay. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Yes.
Okay. So yes.
I'm a firm believer.
That's called mental illness. Yes.
I go TT.
I believe in it.
So all right. So Mike, you just said that
Experience isn't you're so slow.
I mean,
Everything. We know people that have gone through the same thing 20 times and still haven't learned.
that's true. I have 6 children, and I've got a few of them right now that are going through some things that still haven't learned. Yeah. Yeah, every parent knows that feeling. That's entirely true. Yeah, they go through the same thing, the same thing, the same thing.
What about the kids that are online now that they're wanting to be born, so they're suing their parents?
Slap the teeth out of their mouth.
Suing them?
How do they afford this lawyer?
Well, first of all, if they're children,
They
how
don't
can they
rights.
have a lawyer?
Yeah. They don't have any. Look, when I was growing up, you didn't have rights until you were of
I
legal
didn't
age.
know what the hell that was.
Exactly. I had a leather strap, and if that didn't work, I had switches.
That's experience.
Yeah, me too.
Those are experiences
Yes.
that gain you knowledge.
So can I go into my philosophical ideal on this as to why I think all three coincide? So I think you get wisdom through all three. I don't think you can have wisdom from one or two. I think it's all three. For example, I have kids. I have to constantly tell my kids when they do something, that's not how you do it. And they're like, Oh, gee. Are you leaving, Megan? Okay.
Hey,
We'll see you later.
I will be there September 7th. I don't care if I'm throwing up.
Right? Tell him.
I will be here. I'll be in the
Tell
back
'em.
throwing up, and I'll be
Tell
making
him.
cheese in the front.
Tell him.
All right?
You know I'm going to be here, though. Yes, ma'am, you do.
Which decision?
That was made through fear. That's what that was.
Through fear.
Yeah. Yes. So I think it's all three. Because I have children, as most people do. Mm-hmm. And you have to remind the children how to do certain things or how to not do certain things because you've been there. You're trying to teach them not to repeat your mistakes.
Have you been there, Robert?
I have been there. I am 22 years old, and I have lived a life. Do I look at Anna? Anna, look at me. Do I look at Anna?
No. He looks 15 when he shaves the beard.
Thank you, though. I'll take that. A little
Tad.
bit. Maybe 25.
bit.
We'll give it.
I'm only 18.
Yep.
I'm only 18.
So if we take age, we take study, and we take experience. One, there's a reason we have our kids go to school. They go to school because of knowledge. They need to gain knowledge. Can we teach them knowledge? Yes. Does school really teach them the knowledge that they need to survive? No. Does it teach them how to survive in society? Yes. So we take the age, and after a certain age, typically when they're teenagers, when they think they know everything, we have to then reinforce our study that we have after theirs and then introduce our experience to say, no, this is not the right choice. So it all has to do with the age, the study, and the experience.
Yeah, because teenagers especially think that they know exactly what's going to happen and how their life is going to be, how the next decision is going to do this for them and that for them, and you know exactly where it's going to end them up.
It is.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
We talked about mental illness.
Yeah, mental illness.
That is a teenager.
There is a period of.
It's not. Yeah. Now, I heard somebody say that the stupidest thing on earth.
That was Rick and Bubba.
Rick and Bubba said the stupidest thing on earth is a teenage boy.
Yes.
And I have to agree.
Yeah,
I am very.
Next to that is a teenage girl. But I think a teenage boy is much dumber than a teenage girl.
It is.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that is scientifically proven.
At least teenage girls, they control the whole environment between the boy and the girl.
They can handle the hormonal variances for the most part.
Yeah,
Boys,
they have to. They got to experience a little bit more than
Yeah.
boys do. You know, so they go through the monthly cycles and all that stuff and. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, see, that's
it's
the
like
caveat,
a
though.
constant onslaught of like attacks and
is the hormonal variance in the girls you have to deal with is much more violent than boys.
yeah, women are much more emotional.
Yes.
Now, I would say the boys are very emotional, but I would say that men who are as emotional as women are in jail, or they're soon to be in jail, right? So like men have aggression behind them, and so
That's the testosterone.
if they are as emotional as women, they will end up in jail. Whereas women who are normally emotional as a woman are just emotional as a woman, right? Yeah, they can be aggressive, but men can be way more aggressive.
Most of
than women.
a girl's aggression when she's hormonal is verbal, not physical. Men can get physical.
Yeah.
Yes. Men, like how men are taught how to treat women and vice versa.
Well, I would say that men naturally are not as emotional as well. Like I wouldn't say it's just what they're taught. I would say it's natural occurrence. But that is also another Mead Talk that we're going to get into for sure. Because I dive into indigenous cultures, right? So I like to study indigenous cultures and how they operate. And exactly, yeah, I know exactly what he just said. So
Yeah, I said we're moving on to the shower thought.
yeah.
You ready?
Oh, are we going to the shower talk?
The shower thought. You ready?
Which one is this?
It's not the one you want to tell them. I know, but this one's really good.
Such a good one, and I know we want to save it for another talk, but it's
Do we need to go ahead and give it away?
So good, dude.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
good.
give you 2 of them. Okay.
What 2? No,
I'm gonna
just
give
one.
2. No,
Just
I'm gonna
one.
give what?
No, just one. We
okay.
got to save some for later.
I know, but I want to. This one's also not bad. It's just not as funny.
Where'd you go?
Right here. We're going.
Which one? Which one are you doing?
I'm gonna do this one, or do you want to do the funny one? I don't think they've had as much to drink as us, so I kind of want to do this one.
Okay, let's do this one.
That sounds good. The youngest picture of you is also the oldest picture of you.
I ain't got nothing to say about that.
Deep. Mariana Trench deep. Right? Yep.
I see Mikey over there like, this is some good trivia stuff, right?
Yep.
What is the oldest pic? No.
Let's go with the funny one. That was too fucking deep.
That was too deep. Too
That's
deep,
what
wasn't
she
it?
said.
Too deep.
Okay.
That's what
Let's
she said.
let's give Anna the funny one. All right. So here, I'm going to delete this one after I say it, though.
Wait, you're going there?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm going there.
Oh, shit.
Why are we having to delete it?
Are you? Because we can't use it again.
Look, you'll know why we have to delete it.
You ready? Erasers slowly sacrifice their lives for our mistakes.
Erase. Yes.
That's the one. We got her.
That's
got her. Oh, I know, but it's true.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Every time you buy it, yes.
Chalk.
Every time you buy an eraser now, you'll never see it the same. I
You'll
appreciate
cherish
the
it.
sacrifice you're about
You'll
to
think a lot more before you write
Yep.
down with your pencil, won't you?
Exactly.
I thought that was surely going to be like this. That was silly.
Oh,
What
shit.
you got, Mikey? It does.
Every time you paint a room, gosh dang, he's about to lead into another one, isn't he?
I know. I don't
Is
want to
it
give
about-
that. I don't want to give that one away
Gosh,
though.
dang
We do
it.
have another one. I can't look. Do y'all know what I went through last night to come up with this shit? Okay. I've got
Every
another one that's
time
very
you paint
similar, but I can't
a
go through
room,
that. Okay, I can't do it
gets
right now.
Smaller.
I can't do it right
We
now,
gotta
Mikey.
save them for later. We gotta save
We
some
do.
for later. We really do.
And I already choked me for one of them, so
I know, right? Okay. So we've got about 15 minutes left for the Mead Talk, and we've got one more major question left for the philosophy portion of this.
Anna's gonna want to hear this one.
Anna is gonna want to hear this one.
All right, we're gonna
And,
You're listening?
She's over there ordering.
It's ordination.
That's what happens when you're on your sixth meat, okay?
Yeah.
That's
that's
what
why we
Ryan's
love
like.
Brian.
Wait, what? I'm trying to process that again. What's that?
Richie's talking. Richie.
Rich like talk over there.
Rich a
Tell you
talker.
what. Rich is definitely talking. That's my father-in-law.
That is.
Just so you guys know.
Yep.
And Richie likes to talk. He hadn't been drinking anything, but damn sure sounds like it. I promise you. Good guy. Very good guy. Yeah, man.
Get him, I.
All right, man. You heading to the house?
Got him at the house, man.
All right, man. I'll see you
man.
later, man.
Yeah,
Peace.
man.
All right. So I'm gonna let you do this one. Do you need something else to drink?
Yep.
All right. Apparently tonight I'm the bartender slash.
I'm the waiter, and you're the waitee.
Wait, no, I'm the waiter.
No, I'm the waiter.
You're
I'm
the
waiting on
waitee.
you.
Wait, no, the waitee is waiting on the waiter.
No, the waiter
Gosh, dang it.
is waiting on the waitee.
Do we got to go back to this and figure this stuff out?
We do.
Oh,
we need
my
to go back
goodness.
to that one. Mikey said something with waitress, and he's getting all like, hey, I identify as, and I think we just need to cut that out and take it back to the basics is what we need to do.
Now, if you're gonna touch on identifying as, we gonna fight because I know you're.
Look, I see your eyes. I see your eyes. Cheetah.
Rule number 5.
Cheetah.
I will have you for breakfast.
I see it,
Don't
Cheetah.
touch the trans community.
The trans community.
Anybody's community.
What about the tri community?
Please explain, my love.
I have no idea. I just made it up. I need you on stage right now. There's a seat right here.
That's your brother's seat.
That's YouTube. Come on. We got you.
I'll eat you for dinner. If you talk about my people now.
Your people.
My people. You're my people too, but if you talk against my people, we're gonna have issues.
Oh. I get points for giving this. Okay. Yeah. Might as well. Yeah. It's Anna. Can't help but love her.
I mean, there's the truth to that.
There's a lot of truth. That's the problem. If I'm going to be honest, before he gets back, a lot of people don't want to hear the truth.
Exactly. Social media and media in general
Have
want to spread hate.
yes,
You and I and everybody else that meet on a daily basis.
we can see through that bullshit. Yes.
That's the problem I have. But then when you talk out hate and then you get to know the people you think you hate, then you have a conundrum to deal with.
Because it turns into love. Because you understand that person.
Gosh, we can't talk that right now.
No. We're
It's a
just
whole
waiting
other
on you.
Mead Talk.
I know.
We were just sagging until you got back.
What
Yep.
happened? What happened while I was gone?
And I got another drink. Yeah. All right.
Are we talking about
last?
love and commitment and everything else?
Not yet.
Yes.
That's another one. That's another
man.
one. Here's the last question. Here's
I
the
got
last
a lot.
question.
I got a lot to say about
I am
that.
pointing my vape at you like you are in my classroom now. Here. Amen. Hallelujah. Okay.
Order in the court.
What would you attempt to do if you knew you couldn't fail? Give
Oh.
it to me, Anna.
Give it to us. Anna's speaking now. Everybody be quiet.
My dream is to open up a mobile bar here in Cherry County.
Oh, shit.
If I knew I couldn't fail, and if no one told me I couldn't, I would be on every doorstep serving and doing and projecting.
A
my
mobile,
personality.
a mobile mead bar.
I could do something. The problem is
Yeah.
all the restrictions we have. And you want to be, it's different if you're in a restaurant than if you have your own mobile bar. But I would also like to be outside restaurants who don't provide me complete liquor license.
So you're a flip to a food truck.
Yes.
You're an alcohol
Just
food
for
truck.
liquor. Not even worried about the beer or the mead yet.
So. So, what's stopping you?
I got to do more research. Most of the research, there's not a lot, believe it or not. And they're the ones in line first.
Yeah, so
The
that is
laws
another
are
meat
not
talk.
quite what you think they are. Yeah, the
I've
laws.
said that like 4 times
Say this,
tonight.
From what I've delved into our local health department, they don't have the information. So part
Yeah.
of me is like, can I be a part of creating?
Okay, so here's
You
who
know what they classify
I
as?
can tell you who you need to contact, and Because I mean, you got the TTB that you need to contact, and then the ABC, right? Those are your two main contacts, right? Everybody else, not that big of a deal. So the health department is going to be all about restaurant qualification. You know all about that, right? And then the ABC is going to be all about alcohol.
Yes.
So now there's a specific license that you'll have to get, but you specifically for having a mobile alcohol food truck, right? Or mobile alcohol truck, right? Mobile. You will have to.
And you specified
This
for
is
Shelby County,
okay.
right?
We can do it.
That's the thing.
Hey, we can do it. I already know how we can do it. And I've already set it up to where we can do it. And I've talked to the ABC and they're totally cool with it. So we got more to talk about. Because
What I'm finding is the issue is the people that are allowed to get away with it now currently in Shelby County is because they are vendors. They
Yeah.
are vendors for a wedding event. They're vendors for a. So you supply. The
I'm-
liquor, I come.
I'm allowed to ship anywhere in Alabama our mead, right?
Okay.
But I'm also allowed to take it to the customer myself. So if they order it online and we take it to them, then we.
But where's the handshake? That's what I'm having a problem with. The handshake between me then turning around and selling.
If your customer is the
The-
restaurant,
No.
Even outside the restaurants, because we even tried.
Outside of us.
Sitting out here, outside Chuck Father's,
Yes.
outside wherever that
Yeah.
doesn't have a liquor.
I-
Beer and wine license.
I can ship it to Chubb Fathers where you can serve it because that's where we're shipping it to.
But can I ship it on a mobile cart that I own?
Yes. So Ivy League Brew can ship it to any home or any address in Alabama. Right?
A mobile bar doesn't have an address.
Yes, it does. This is the address. You are the shipper who's shipping it to Chubb Fathers or to another restaurant or to another place. And they got access to it right on the spot when they order it. Hey, they don't specify how fast the shipping is. Okay?
But we're missing something here. Either I drank too much.
both
If I take my mobile bar, I then cross the line.
of
I
what?
left a residence in which you have shipped it. That's the problem. I'm
No.
looking at.
No, we can ship it anywhere.
You're okay. Think of it this way: your mobile bar is a delivery truck.
It's
if
a
your
delivery
delivery
truck.
decides to stop in front
delivering.
of a location,
You're delivering for the orders that are being placed online.
So in an hour, you're delivering to First Avenue and 119. In another hour, you're delivering to 119 and 31.
Exactly.
Another hour, you're delivering to.
or if it takes 4 hours to deliver in front of Chubb Fathers, that's just a lot of orders.
I mean, so
Semantics, I wonder. Okay, I've been hitting the road a lot.
Laws are just semantics. That's all they are. That's it. People look way too deep into it.
look,
True, but you'd be well, you know.
Oh, we know.
look.
Come across.
Yes.
You know what's so
Semantics, they spring on you.
you know
Yeah.
what's so cool about a food truck type concept? They can't fucking catch you. You just move.
You take the stuff off your truck.
On to the next
Yeah.
location.
What was that? Was that salty nuts over there? That food truck? Oh no, it wasn't. Take the stuff off. Go rename your truck.
had to
and
get
you're
salty
back in
nuts,
business.
didn't you?
We are not
You had
telling
to.
you how to break the law. We are just telling you how to.
These
These nuts.
nuts. I'm just saying,
So-
you could have a food truck with a whole big old kegerator, and we'll supply you with all the mead that
So
you want.
Cindy, what would you do if you knew you could get away with it? What would you attempt if you knew you wouldn't fail?
I mean, that's as big as you want it to be. That if you absolutely.
It's your life's content.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, you could influence all sorts of things. You could change all sorts of things.
Right.
So, I mean,
Would you go political? Would you go for personal gain? I heard her.
I think personal
Ah.
gain would come from anything that you attempted to do that was in the betterment category.
Betterment of
Betterment of mankind, betterment of establishments, betterment of
you?
betterment of
You wait a minute.
do any of those,
You want to better things.
perhaps.
Okay.
Perhaps. So
Perhaps.
which of the
Wait a minute.
categories-
Wait a minute.
If I can fail,
Wait a minute.
Yes, exactly.
Wait a minute. You want to better things for other people, not yourself.
no, I think by bettering things for all, I also
It is also for herself.
Okay. So there's a joy fulfillment in bettering things. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you can do a lot of things for other people, but you may not be doing very well while you're doing that.
and that yes, it depends on what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or wisdom, most of the time, if you are serving others, you are bettering yourself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so bettering yourself on the inside, bettering yourself, your character, your. And so now I'm basing it on what other people think, right? Yeah, that's a very large subject, and we've only got 5 minutes left. So
Is that where you're going?
no. Yeah.
Well, like wisdom, back to wisdom. Experience doesn't equal wisdom. Experience is another form of gaining knowledge.
Experience is another form of gaining knowledge.
Somebody, I could take a young boy and stick him on a fishing boat, and they may not know anything about fishing, and they go out and experience it.
Teach a man to fish.
And in 10 years, they may be a professional fisherman
Right.
and know all about the boat and seas and currents and everything else because they experienced it.
I think you know a thing or two about fishing.
I could take another person who likes book knowledge, and they could sit in front of a screen or go to a library and read or do whatever and gain a lot of book knowledge.
And they could get on Jeopardy and win a lot of money.
Well, until you take your experiences and your knowledge and you combine it with probably some relative self-thought, introspection
Which comes with age,
to other folks.
Which comes with time.
which is age.
I wouldn't say age.
Age. Go ahead.
Those together create
No. Okay, we're gonna revert back to the age, wisdom,
Wait,
knowledge.
we can't yet. We still have Mikey and Brian. We
Wait.
have to ask what they would do.
Okay, yes. What would y'all do?
Mikey, what would you do if?
And
you
then
knew
I
you
will go
couldn't
back to
fail?
that.
And then we haven't even mentioned what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
It's gonna go over, but we can edit.
Ah.
Mikey, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? So you would actually opposite of what Bruce Lee. You would do what Bruce Lee couldn't accomplish. You would conquer your personal demons.
What was that?
He would conquer his personal demons.
Personal demons.
Yeah. That's pretty deep, dude.
So gosh dang, you guys are filling my mind right now. This is great. This is why we need a good audience.
This is why we record it, because we're going to
Yeah,
have so
man.
many subjects off of this that we haven't
Yeah.
already discussed yet.
Ryan.
Brian, what you got?
Ryan. He's in thought process, right? I
He
see his
is.
eyes. Going up
Back and forth,
and down.
up and down.
You what?
Drop the Federal Reserve. Rob the Federal Reserve.
Okay, I would end the Federal Reserve,
Yeah.
first of all.
I would go back to
That
the
was
gold
formed
standard.
in 1913 by Woodrow Wilson. I would
Yeah.
completely end the Federal Reserve.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I'm gonna let you go, Robert.
Okay.
Mead and gladiator combat for weekend warrior. That is a fantastic
That one I
idea.
like. I like that one.
Look, they're starting an arena over
Yeah.
here. I know it's called an amphitheater, but it
Yeah.
can be an arena
We can
over
change
here.
it into an arena. We can.
I would totally fund
We can
that.
own Alabaster if we have to.
So, Robert, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail?
If I knew that I couldn't fail. And this is why it is a philosophical question. And Cindy hit it quite a bit. Because a majority of the time it's going to be for personal gain, whether it's political or it's humanity or it's financial. So for me to find something that is the opposite of personal gain would be ideal. Because we don't have enough people throughout history that have sacrificed enough. Now, there have been plenty
There have been
of people
plenty of
that
martyrs,
have sacrificed
plenty of martyrs in
history. But not enough people have sacrificed enough in history.
I agree with that.
And for me to actually say what I would do and not fail, honestly would take a lot of thought. Because
Okay.
there is a lot broken in this world.
Well, I can solve all. Yeah.
But that's the process.
Well, okay,
But that's
so
the process, is the thinking, is
I
the
can
thought.
I can solve all the world's problems pretty quickly if we'd like to go through it real quick. Yeah. So if I knew that I could not fail, and actually honestly, it's not really anything that I don't think that I can do. It's actually something I'm in the process of doing. But in the world that we live in now, particularly, I'm trying to obtain enough financial gain to where I can buy as many plots of land as I can, and set up. So, like, I've got a plan within the next 5 years to obtain a bunch of at least 1 acre lots within the Birmingham area, and start food forestry, as well as permaculture sites to feed people, but also have them managed by local people, even if they're homeless. I don't really care. I'll hire them, teach them, and show them what to do, and be able to feed people around the cities, right? So, but not only does that change things, economically as far as, feeding those who need food, but it also changes things climatically within cities, right? Because cities are just big old frickin' trash dumps that just suck. I've got a lot of opinions on this, but also opinions that matter. But that would be my first thing, because it's in my local area, right? But I would also go out to specific areas within the U.S. that have experienced like dust bowls and just deserts, and I would alter them into rainforest, because it's completely possible. I can make a spring come up in the middle
Sahara
of a desert.
used to be a rainforest.
Yeah, I mean, Egypt used to be one of the most beautiful places on the earth. Now it's a complete desert. And that's all because of agriculture, right? So I'm a permaculture designer. So I would go out there and I would reshape it completely into creating. That's a whole other topic. Permaculture is a whole other subject. And I can get into that, but I'm going to say I can reshape it into producing springs, producing its own water, producing its own rainfall. I would reshape the coast of every single continent into producing rainfall inland, which then flows outland. I would take all the concrete and asphalt out for roads and around buildings, and I would develop a different type of transportation that would allow water to actually seep into the ground rather than run off to rivers and creeks and everything, because flooding is a man-made issue.
Is that a root beer?
Flooding is not. It's a nutty root beer.
My man.
Respect on that.
Also, I want to do a little discovery. I'm going to take back on my previous answer.
Take back on his previous
All
answer.
right. What do you got?
I like your idea. There's the answers that are in service for yourself and service for others. So I'll do that.
Service for yourself and service for others.
Being able to get away with it completely. Execute every child molester and rapist in
Bam.
jail for it.
Bam. Execute every child molester and child rapist.
Just rapist.
No, just child rapist.
Just rapist. So child molester and rapist. End of discussion. Execution. Right?
Wife beater.
Yep. They
Okay.
exist.
I see that. Yep. I think that.
So-
Okay, so. Hey, that's. Okay, well, whoa. Whoa. Okay.
No, but the reason why I put that in that context is because it would do more than three situations, solving three different things, problems.
Yeah.
One,
Penetrate.
you're helping protect kids.
Yep.
Sound like our mother.
Yep.
You're solving rape.
I need more cranberry juice.
Three, you're pretty much killing most of the slavery rings in the known world, including all human trafficking.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen Sound of Freedom?
I wanna see
Absolutely
that.
must, Cindy. Absolutely must. Absolutely must.
Man, we're 6 minutes over, but it's
We're
okay.
good.
We can keep
We can edit
talking.
it.
If y'all are down.
That would be my main hit, though, because that by itself would do the greatest amount of damage to the worst kind of swine that exists.
It would. See, this leads in, and see, this leads into another topic we have for Mead Talk. God, we got so much. Like, we're smarter than we think we are.
Are we?
Only because you're staring at me in that way, Anna. Only you.
Anna, if you come every Sunday night, we will be smarter than we think we are.
We need you here, Anna. Can I talk to Cindy and getting you here every Sunday night? We need her here too.
Hey, you got opinions that matter, okay?
Yes.
Except for the misogynist thing.
I think we need to get Cindy up here.
We'll talk about it.
Most people who go against that are that
I know, that's me in a nutshell.
But also positive note from that, too. With all the rapists or molesters being gone all of a sudden, it's incredible how many houses are now open for being molested.
It's amazing.
Yep.
That is amazing.
And you would know though, because what do you do, Ryan?
I solve problems for people.
Yes.
Ryan solves problems for people. And yes, he does. And we're so thankful for Ryan. And we're so thankful for everybody who was here tonight. I think we're going to end this Mead Talk, and we will have further discussions beyond this Mead Talk, but recorded, this is it. We thank you so much for coming out, experiencing the philosophy part of Mead Talk. Hey, look, I'm thinking, once a month maybe we should do like a philosophy episode.
I think we need to hit
We've
up
got a lot
philosophy.
more to hit on the philosophy stuff, right? It's much more engaging, I think, with the audience.
But I think Anna brings up a good point. I think we need and Ryan and I think Cindy and Mikey
and
I know.
Justin and
kind of back there,
And
Justin.
Justin
You,
and-
Justin, I'll be honest, you got caught up with Richie.
you got
You
caught
did,
up with
and we
Terry
appreciate
back there.
that. You did. You
and
talked to Terry for a while.
I mean,
you did. You had some pretty good input on knowledge. That's how long ago it was that you got caught up. We apologize. Yes, that's good.
philosophize together. Yes.
So
Yeah.
y'all see the. This is actually 4 more people than we had last week.
Hey,
Justin, we appreciate the
growing.
dedication,
it's growing.
and
I
you
think
get the
it's-
50 points.
I think it's really
through the roof.
yes.
Yes. We will have 8 views on YouTube now.
Yes.
You know what? Most everybody started that
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, what? Hey, one of
Yes.
my videos, I must brag a little bit right here. I got like 27,000 views. Okay.
Yep. That was
on
like-
one of my views.
18 years ago.
No, it was actually only like 4 years ago.
Don't choke, Anna.
Okay.
Don't choke.
4 years ago. I actually got bit by a brown recluse, and I went through the process of treating it naturally because the hospital. Yes, that is exactly how it. I poured mead on it. I drank mead the whole time, 27 days. That's all I did.
And once a
No.
day, he would yell until Valhalla.
Yeah, exactly. But I used to have a YouTube channel that actually got a few thousand subscribers and all that.
Subscribers.
Subscribers.
Scribbers.
Subscribers.
This is what 18
And,
means this to you.
You know.
You want to know where
and-
it is? You want to know where it is?
Do you know where it is?
Do you want to know where
I'll
it
tell
is?
you where it is.
Do you want to know where it is?
It's right here.
We got to shut this shit off.
Put a link to it.
Put a link to it. Oh,
You wanna see
damn.
it?
That's an OnlyFans account that you're talking about.
Oh, we're linking up with the no effort.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
go.
But yeah, so thanks for coming out, y'all. We appreciate it. Hey,
We'll be here
so
too.
it
No,
looks
you'll
like
be here. Hey,
looks like
well, you'll be here. You'll be here.
looks like every Saturday we're gonna post the previous Sunday video,
Yeah.
and then I'm breaking them up into shorts and all that kind of stuff, and we're sending them out to the world. So
If
hopefully we drop some knowledge tonight, and hopefully you guys
Yeah,
drop
like-
some knowledge on us.
you want to be a guest,
If you want to be a guest,
let us know.
let us know. We'll
We'll get you on the camera,
Yes.
and I'm looking at you.
So we're about to set up the schedule. Yeah.
The rule is you gotta
that's
have
the
at least
rule.
3.
You have to drink
At
mead.
least 3.
So 5
Yes.
is perfect, apparently.
Yes.
So hey, there's some questions.
But you love us so much.
There's some questions that we have for y'all too.
Yes.
Okay. For a Mead Talk. All right.
Why?
And it gets deep.
Because you're a lot
gets
younger
deep.
than her, and I want to know how you kind of suck.
I mean,
You
shit.
know what I mean, Jimmy?
Shit.
I'm attracted.
Yeah. Oh, get
Damn.
it, girl. Get it.
I mean,
Hey, I'm gonna imagine when she walked by when y'all first met, you was like, woo woo. Yes, exactly.
To my knees.
I know.
you know.
God, I nailed it.
I mean, that's
Nailed
what I'm
it.
saying. So
Cindy's like, get me the fuck out of here.
we have questions. hey, we have questions for Justin over there. And then Mike has questions for us because he's the question guy, right?
Yep.
So,
Mikey's gonna get a whole bunch of trivia off of us.
I mean, so yeah, we're actually we're starting to schedule some guests. We have a few different guests already scheduled. So we will start posting that and calling up some people and saying, hey, what do you think about getting on here? So I got another mic on the way, and we're going to start doing it. So appreciate y'all. Have a fantastic night. Mead Talk. Share it with other people. Thank you so much.